could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in. Oh, your love explodes. Our heart implodes. Your love explodes.
morning, everyone. Welcome to the coffee stream. Today I am joined by Dark Little Voices.
Woot.
Oh,
Sorry, I had my mic on mute for a second.
Of course, that's when I have to ask for you, right?
I know,
And
it happens every time I'm here.
it's like I know just how to mess things up. And Miracle of Silver Space.
Hello.
See, I didn't forget. You changed your name.
I know, because it was the running gag, and I had to to do that as well.
I mean, you're still gonna be Space, but that's beside the point.
Silver space, okay? Fuck you.
No.
I know. Okay.
There's only one silver. It's not my fault that I can't do things. Good morning, September Dragon Audio, Cement Shoes, General, Phoenix Fire, and that is everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm still waking up.
What's that like? I'm awake the second I get out of bed.
What the hell?
I didn't
No,
used
not
to
Kind
be.
of like, it's like my body is kind of awake, but my mind is just like, 5 more minutes.
Can I have 5 more minutes? No, we're awake. 5 more minutes.
The thing is, for me, I can wake up and just lay in bed for like another hour because I am not awake till then. It's like one to 1.5 hours till my mind is really awake, and like, my god, no.
See, I used to be like that,
I mean,
but now I drive 20 minutes to work, so I need to be awake for that on the highway.
yeah,
Hi.
I'm not doing anything
Just do
in the
what I
moment.
do. Just blast the music so you stay awake. And then pray to
Really,
whatever god you worship that you don't
that's
fall asleep behind the wheel. We
the
fine.
the funny fact is, no matter which music besides jazz and shit, um, and I'm tired, I will fall back to sleep. It's just how it is for me.
He hasn't done the programming then.
Maybe.
Look. I made it so when I was in high school, if I I wasn't allowed to fall asleep to music. That was against the rules. Now I said music to keep me awake. The problem is my husband uses music to fall asleep. So, but he also listens to different music. Well, he listens to different music at least than I do because I listen to rock and he listens to chill electric. So apparently General listens to metal.
I can do
Hell
both.
Yeah, General.
I listen to metal too.
I can absolutely. I was I grew up listening to metal all the time.
Yeah, I didn't really start listening to music till I started high school.
Yeah.
So I was like way behind and trying to catch up.
I didn't get into rock and metal till high school. So, well, sorry, I liked rock. I didn't get into the heavy stuff until high school.
Same. But that was mostly because I hung out with the goth and emo kids on Accent. Since, yeah, because here's the thing. When I was in high school, I had this mentality freshman year of just stay with the books and don't worry about making friends. I ain't gonna do any of that friendly bullshit. And yeah, then I met a couple of cool people little by little that my sister would introduce to me. And then, yeah, after that, I just made friends left and right.
So what I'm hearing
It didn't really affect my studies. It just, that was a different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a really stupid experiment in junior year, and that fucked me up.
That explains everything. No, it doesn't explain anything. I'm just kidding.
No, that only explains like 2%. We still got more.
Let me start when I was born. That was the first mistake.
Oh my god. What?
The second mistake was apparently General really likes Five Finger Death Punch, which they're pretty good. I like them. I don't like them all the time, but I do like
Yeah.
them in small doses.
Some songs are really good.
Yeah, it depends on the song. Some of it's like eh. Other
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly.
Apparently, General likes goth chicks, so.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I always wanted to get with one, but I did not have the skills to pay those bills.
Yeah. It's too dark for me.
It's okay. All you gotta do is put your blood into a little necklace. It would have had it right there.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
I
I
put my
was just
hair
thinking
up.
about how my allergies were just trying to kill me the entire time.
Oh my god, nice.
Hey Ram, welcome.
Oh,
Doing
man.
good, thanks.
Yeah, no,
Doing
it's
good.
not like overly complicated to get a goth chick. You just need to know what you're doing. Jeez, I got
Oh my
lost.
god,
Yeah.
I
What?
don't know. I will break my arm. Is that enough for you?
No.
I got these chickens that I was just gonna cook. I mean, I can share the blood and guts with you first as a sacrificial lamb. That's how we play this.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did hear Five Finger Death Punch. Well, at least us mentioning it. Not the music.
Yes.
I don't need to be copyrighted.
Right.
True.
It's-
Apparently, General always wore black in school. I wore a lot of
That's
black,
badass, General.
but I didn't wear only black. Lots of blue. I like
I went
blue.
to Catholic school, so
Oh,
I
jeez.
wore as much black as I could, and it was not a lot.
The socks were black, the gloves were black, the hair was dyed black, the
Shit, my
eyeliner
hair
was
is natural
blue.
dark.
I mean, then you have to paint your entire face black as well.
No.
No,
No, not in the
don't
States.
do that.
No.
Don't do that. No, that's a bad idea.
That's called a hate crime in the States.
Yes, it is.
What? Fuck them.
Mhm.
Jeez. I don't know how that would affect me here in Germany. I really don't know.
Not sure. It doesn't. See, a lot of people get mad when they see blackface, and it's just like, well, one, what country are they in? Because blackface is really bad in the States because of its history. But it didn't have the same connotation everywhere else. So, like, Canada, yes, still would be bad here. Not gonna lie. Still, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't touch it. No. Really should probably stay away from it entirely, but I mean, we could be Dragon Ball Z and make it purple face instead.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
so
neat.
was
That's what I always
Jinx.
found funny though. It's like they with Jinx from Pokemon, they apparently in the anime changed her skin tone from black to purple, but they
And the
didn't do
games.
that in Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, she
No.
was actually based off of a style in Japan that was going on back then. And it was,
Interesting.
yeah, it's a specific look for her lips and everything. It's all part of it. It's a very specific style, and it just didn't translate very well over here.
That sucks.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's why she's purple now.
Yeah.
I don't even know if
It'd been nice
Pokemon's...
if it was like a dark purple though, because that light purple is just ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Jinx was one of my favorite characters, too, which really sucked.
You could do all white face like Kabuki theater. Oh my god. Mm. No, Which
Alright, General, that's reserved for Derringer, because I can't pull that off.
who likes cosplay chicks? I have no idea. I mean, depends on the chick, I guess.
Really, yeah. I went to one cosplay and a bunch of people were doing the Kill la Kill cosplay, and it's really like those outfits are super duper revealing. They were wearing flesh colored spandex to cover everything. It was very well done. So yeah,
Interesting.
they weren't really showing anything, but they weren't like ruining the cosplay either. It was really cool. It was really well done. I've never really seen the anime, but I know what the outfits look like, and the less clothes they're wearing, the more powerful they are in that anime. It's one of those animes. But then again, it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of one. So. Morning.
Apparently.
It's literally the
Apparently it was spandex and not stockings.
such a fucking acid trip.
It was spandex. It was because they had to have like their whole bodies covered in, man. Yeah, no, Kill la Kill is just weird, and yeah, it's just one of those things. There's nothing that you all like judging. Like, can we leave now? Is it time to leave? My husband finally woke up.
Yeah.
He knows. He knows it's Saturday. He knows what time I stream at.
Yep.
Yeah.
The same
Sorry.
242 time. The same 242 channel.
Nero says, I don't like Canadian chicks very much. Sorry, 242.
Well, I mean, you already started with the sorry, man. You're already in it with the Canadian chicks. Jeez. That's our pickup. That's our pickup line here. It's sorry.
What the heck? No.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna stay out of this, okay?
Just gonna go over here. My, what fine but rustic architecture. I shall explore it further. Sorry, I'm a nerd. That comes from a movie, but it's a D&D movie, so most people don't get the reference.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of them.
This one
watched,
is
one or two.
The Gamers 2 Darkness Rising. It was a fan-made mini, like it was a indie thing. It's actually on YouTube. It's really good. I don't recommend the first one, and the third one was alright, but the second one was definitely the best. And we have so many references.
I'll watch it later.
I will send you a link. 100%. Totally recommend it. They did a really, really good job.
Okay.
So many of my jokes come from that freaking movie.
Well, then it's good to definitely check that out.
Yeah, like, that's beside the point. And the point is on the mountain, so the mountain we shall go.
Okay.
Look,
I feel like you just have like a secret list of all the quotes from this one movie, and then that's
Yeah, she has written down everything about it.
No, I haven't, but we have a rule whenever we have a new person join our D&D group, because we make so many references to it, they have to sit down and watch it so that we can make the jokes with them, so they don't feel out of the loop.
Jeez.
There's only like a couple.
Right.
Like the biggest one is that's beside the point. Well, the point is on the mountain. And the mountain we shall go. Like that's one of my favorite ones. Because it's kind of a pun.
Castlevania game yet?
No.
No, I haven't.
Have you watched the new
Sadly.
Castlevania season?
Say that again?
Have you watched the new Castlevania season?
Nope.
I finished it.
Oh, yes. Yes, I freaking did. I remember, because that was like, no, this is so good. I need more.
I know. I don't know if they're gonna make any more though. I think it's done. I think that was the end.
Yeah, I heard they were done.
Yeah, that was a good place to leave it because everyone's happy. I mean,
yeah, I know. Still.
they didn't die. I expected them to die. I expected that person to be
That was a
dead.
lot of close calls, though.
Oh
my
God, so many close calls. I did not expect who the bad guy was.
Yeah. The threesome scene, though, that was just weird.
Don't ask questions. It's Castlevania.
Yes.
I know. Still,
No.
I wasn't expecting a bloody threesome, and then just,
It's Castlevania. It's vampires. Expect the most blood. And there's no spoilers. I'm not telling you guys anything. Just go watch Castlevania. It's well worth it. They did a very good job. Even if you haven't played the games, because I never have, but I know a little bit of the lore, you'll get it. Like, it's not one of those things where you have to play the game to understand it. You can completely walk in, and they will explain everything to you.
Yeah. I've
yeah.
played Castlevania years ago when it was for like I think PS3 and Xbox 360. That one was very good. Like one of the first. So yeah. Castlevania, they're doing a new season, says Rem. Oh, okay.
They're doing another new season? But the other one was perfect. No, leave it there, please. I don't want to continue it anymore.
Then don't.
No, but that if they've done it, I mean, it doesn't change anything. It's just it had a happy ending, and that's rare on those kind of things. I did enjoy Kenobi. Kenobi was good.
I haven't gotten to watch it yet. I feel sad saying that.
I 100% recommend it because the last episode, you're going to be on the edge of your seat cheering the whole time. Because my husband's a huge Star Wars fan, and he's like, yes, this is always what I wanted to see, but I never got to see it. Yes, yes! And I was like, okay. But it was pretty badass. So 100% recommend it. I like to hit my mic a lot. I'm sorry, guys.
Gods.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're jumping 100 years forward. Okay, so all right, that's fine.
Ooh.
That's fine. Which means we won't have the same characters anymore. Which means we won't have that mage. I love that mage. I love her how she uses her magic. Oh my god. That's like
I love her sass. Oh my god.
I know. I was like, she's my favorite character. She's so my freaking favorite character. She's so sassy and smart, and I love her. And she totally reminds me of a bender. Like, she's like an avatar. I'm like, this is what the avatar should be. Then again, to be fair, the first one we see is a kid. The second one we see is a teenager. So I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you
They're
guys...
actually like
Hey,
doing a
Hello,
cartoon
friend.
for that. For the new one. Which is kind of weird.
Sorry, what did you say?
I
Say that
said
again, man.
for the new Avatar, they actually make it like a cartoon, not really like a series anymore. It's more like a cartoon series, like fully drawn and shit like that. So yeah, I did see some things on YouTube for that.
You
But
mean
I'm like,
Avatar: The Last Airbender, because that's the only Avatar I talk about.
No, The Legend of Korra, and then
Yeah.
after that.
There's after that now, because there's one before
Yeah,
Korra.
that's supposed to be a sandbender now as an avatar.
Oh,
Holy
well,
shit.
that's gonna be a brand new because a lot of stuff happened in Korra that. Yeah, they
Oh my God.
were supposed to end it after season 3 because they kept not telling them whether or not they were getting more seasons until they had almost finished making the last episode and went, oh yeah, you're getting 2 more seasons. We were literally killing off this show. What do you mean we have 2? Okay, everyone change everything, which explains a few things actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
just all
recommend,
covered.
if you have not seen Avatar The Last Airbender, get past the first season, because the first season sucks, but the second and third are amazing. And then Korra, the third season, there's some good parts in it, but it's really hard to get through that one. The third season was the worst. Which is, of course, them getting the wish-washy on whether or not they were getting more seasons, and they got 2 more. Last season was really good.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I mean, I enjoyed all 4, but I'm like, I don't know. There was some shitty parts as well. Yeah.
5. There's 5 seasons.
What?
I'm looking forward to is I
What
think
the
they're
fuck?
coming up with an anime movie or either an anime movie or a series for Zuko's story. The part where we should have fucking
shit.
gotten.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Zuko is one of the best characters in Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's so fucking
Freaking
hell yeah. I mean,
Yes.
His
some-
redemption arc. Oh my god, that
Yeah.
was the best.
Indeed.
Iroh.
better than any character in Avatar: The Last Airbender, to be honest. There was so many timelines were made for Zuko, showing how he changed in all his redemption arc.
Oh,
It's like,
there's only 4
holy shit,
seasons.
this is good.
I thought there was 5
Yeah.
seasons. My bad. There's only 4 seasons. I
Yeah,
lied.
yeah, 4 seasons.
So it's the second season that sucked then.
Yeah.
It's the one with her uncle in it. That season with her
Yeah.
uncle was
Who the fuck is
horrible.
an asshole?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's fucking dog shit.
Well, to be fair, though, they weren't told that they were getting more seasons, and if you don't know if you're getting more seasons, you need to wrap things up. You don't want to leave things like left cliffhangers, unless you know you're getting that next season.
Yeah.
But my favorite part was when you find out about the first Avatar. I love the
Yep.
first Avatar. I would mind a few more episodes of the first Avatar.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you know,
only
like finding out besides like having to dig through the internet of what happened to his mom, the whole prison thing, if May and him actually stayed, May and Zuko stay together, because apparently in the comics or whatever, they have this weird on and off relationship.
Yes.
And it's still not confirmed if they're gonna be back together, which
Yeah,
pisses me
which means
off.
you don't know who their kids' parents are. Like, of course, you know it's Zuko, but you don't know if it's her or not. Yeah, yeah. They've had to expand more with the comics because they can do whatever they want with comics. But
Yeah.
it just
I
yeah,
still say it's May, and it better be May.
better be May.
yeah.
Ram added me on a server to show me that there's an announcement for another season. But again, 100 years in the future, I'm okay with this. That means everyone's happy ending gotta stay. I'm happy with that because that's like one thing. I'm like, please leave the happy ending alone, please. They deserve it.
Amen.
And I do like how Streamlabs is finally doing the whole remember to sub and all that stuff. This all was down,
Yeah.
so like we hear.
Well,
I mean, that's
good.
why you always have me. One of your mods.
True.
Not that I always remember, but you know, at least I do more than Streamlabs. Sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when it turns itself off. Jesus Christ. See, we have slots.
Okay.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Sweet.
Shit. And lost two pages.
Yeah, it's pages for me. It's feathers on ravens.
Yeah, I know. It's been so long since I've been there, and it's like, oh, you lost 1,650 feathers. Shit.
Yes, I have gambling on mine. Yes, yeah, the most I think you can gamble is 500. I think that's what I made it here. I also have the most points, but that's because I cheated. To be fair, though,
course.
I want to make sure that I can test things.
Yes, you have to have almost like more than 1 billion points at once.
Yes. King of the K Hills #2, though.
Yeah, see, that's what I meant. It's like more than 1 billion points that she has, so she can try everything.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, catch up. I'm not even on the board.
Me neither. I haven't done this before. Jeez.
Yeah,
Oh my
Hair
god.
Raisin's #5,
This-
Raven's #4, Derringer's #3. That sounds right. Derringer's #3. King. I'm surprised King's not here. King. Oh, he might not be able to come because work. That's
Damn it.
right. That's why he couldn't be on this stream because he said he couldn't show him for the next 2 months, I think, due to work.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, in all fairness, that's what happens when you are left in a box until somebody else releases you after gaining 300 subs. So, yeah.
How close
Yeah.
are you to that 300 sub thing?
I'm at 240 right now.
Ooh, 60
Trying not to
more.
jinx it.
If you guys
Looking
haven't
for it.
somehow subbed to Dark Little Voices, you should go sub to Dark Little Voices. His links are down below. You guys
Thank
can't
you.
see it, but I am pointing down below. Me forgetting that I'm not on a freaking camera. Also me happy I'm not on a freaking camera.
Nice. Oh man. Too funny.
Any more slots? How do I even find out that I have any slots left?
If you do this, it will tell you how many points you have. Hold on 1 second. If I can spell.
Wait, hold on. You have it. Where do you have it? I don't know. Oh, that. Gotcha. See? How many points? It's like something in a negative, so I owe you like this many points.
That's what I
If you are in the negatives, it doesn't let you do things.
Oh,
Or
damn.
sorry, if you don't have enough. You have 208 pages.
I have 208 pages? Jesus, I'm really behind.
Holy shit.
To be fair, this
God
has been
damn, so
Jeez. Fuck. You have oh my fucking god. I'm so bad. I have 33. This is not fun, man.
Yeah, General, you are on, I think, most of them. And then I had made a separate D&D channel for, well, oh my goodness, a separate D&D server on Discord. Because I'm still kind of debating whether or not I'll still even have the server up. But, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm so sorry for you, man.
Fucking bullshit, man.
I'm just like, I got only 65 pages. I need to put something in.
Yes, please.
Oh, damn, he lost more pages. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right.
That made my morning.
Oh my god.
nah.
Okay, let's drop 5. Let's see if I get something. Super Daddy then some pages, LMO. Oh
Oh
jeez.
my god. Let's see. I want to see this.
My god. Oh man.
jeez.
I don't
You guys
do this
have, you
anymore.
gotta space them out though, by the
Suspense.
way. Because Streamlabs can only go so fast.
Oh
Yeah.
no. This fucking sucks. Come on. No.
Come on.
Jeez. Oh my god.
Wow. Looks like Streamlabs just completely ignored you and was just like, no, I'm just gonna display 242.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you doing this? I mean, I know I'm not a star. I know I'm not a moderator, but shit.
No,
What the fuck?
it's just it kind of only has so much that it can handle, so you guys have to space some out, otherwise it doesn't work.
It has to handle more.
It doesn't handle
Fucking
more.
shit. Yay. Let's fucking try this bullshit again.
See who it takes.
Good.
It's rigged.
Wow,
Might
you
be.
gambling big. Okay.
Oh my
I
fucking
look
god.
how many points I have.
She can go.
Oh.
I mean, she can go to. Oh. So much. You lost your 500 pages. Nice one. Good.
That's fine.
You made it happen.
I have worked very hard to. Ravens, I have like one of the most
What?
points besides Raven and Patience. Jerks.
Are you kidding me?
Where
Not doing
is-
anything. And you lost
I
the
got
500
silver. I just spaced it out, I think.
Fuck now. Slots 5, nothing happened. Perfect.
At least look at this way. You didn't lose 5.
Oh, really?
Here it is.
Wait.
What's up, man?
I mean, you never know, right?
Yeah, you never do.
Hey, Racing Narratives, we're gambling again because it's back.
Oh my
You guys
god.
are gonna hate it because that's the most you can bet right there.
10,000. Lol.
Yeah.
You have what? I have won 5 pages. I won 5 pages.
Woo! Which
You
means
have
you got-
38 pages. Nice.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Holy shit. You lost your 10,000
This is
pages.
just a sign. I'm just
It's
not
okay.
meant to gamble, especially not with you people.
Fuck, man. Yeah, for
it's okay.
real.
The best ones you can get is elephants.
What the fuck?
They're not on the list anymore though. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, for 500. Yeah.
Put me in for 500. Mm.
My god.
Aye, aye, aye.
Let's
I
see.
really need ketchups. Burberry's is beating me.
I mean, Lin is in the 10th place, so oh shit.
Oh, Harrison has just shy of 1,000. He has 956 points. I could look up how many points you have, but for some reason I can't look up spaces because it doesn't let me. Yours doesn't. Your name doesn't work.
Wow,
Damn it.
that's fucking retarded.
Okay, Dark Little Voices. You have 535 points. You're good. You're fine. It's all good.
I have how many?
535. That's I think before the 20 that you just spent.
Oh.
And I quit.
Yes.
Don't worry, you'll get more pages as you watch. It's literally just watch time that gives it. There's more, but it's mostly
Yeah,
the
okay.
watch time.
Sweet.
Lol.
That's how she reels them in, boys. She uses your gambling. Your gambling addictions.
Seems like it.
Don't worry.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't fix Miracle of Silver Space because it doesn't show up. So
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm the only one that for who is not gonna work. That's good. I mean, I can randomly look at how many points I get,
yep.
which is actually funny. Okay, fuck you. I hate you now. The thing is, do I need to change my name then, or what?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know things. I just
Ooh, you went up. There are 43 pages now.
What the
Excuse
hell? I won by page. Others lose and I win. What the hell is that?
oh, now it works. Jeez.
What? This is so stupid. I see the entire time as this. Wow. Sure. Let's try again. I will only do 5 because I only want 5. And then points.
Goodness.
Oh my god. The good thing is that it doesn't show it. I need to put the points in and then see what happens. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Thank you. Holy shit.
Ow.
Holy shit, thank you.
My God.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything on the back end. No.
Yeah. HRN is like, damn. I mean, what happened there? I don't know, dude. Just magic. It happened from 5 to 543.
He won some points.
Yeah, imagine you won that kind of money in real life. You put in
Oh.
5 and you got 500 back.
Yeah.
I wish.
Oh, man.
If I had this,
THX, LOL.
wish I had this kind of money.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of the guy who rigged the ATM machine to the point where he was taking out thousands of dollars out of it? He was like a millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
god.
crazy.
Yeah.
September Dragon
know what's-
Audio has watched 2.42 hours.
Holy shit.
Of live
24,
streams.
43. Jeez. Man. I mean, when it comes to gambling,
We all have problems.
Yes.
no, yes, but I mean, I think we do though. But I mean, if you go for like online gambling and certain sites, dude, people can mess up people's income to like an amount because they rig their own sites and glitches start happening and shit. It's like, oh my god, why do I win so much? Blah blah blah. Back in 2015, 2016, there was a lot of that shit going on. Holy.
Damn.
They made multiple millions in 1 month. Sometimes. It's like, holy shit, how the fuck
then
do you do that?
And then there's just us.
Yes. Gambling pages instead of money, LOL.
Yeah, it's fine. You're just taking pages out of your book. It's all good. I'll refill it later.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you said you played D&D, right? 242?
Yes. Yes, I do.
When do you guys normally play?
We haven't played in quite a while. 2 of our members had a baby together because they're married.
Wait, that makes no sense.
I'm glad you put that into context, though, because it was just like, wait a minute, so you had 2 female players that gave birth at the same time?
No, they were just.
Oh, okay, no,
They were a married couple.
Got it.
No, fuck me. Jeez. Okay, now it works. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is only live stream September. Only live streams, and I think only while I'm actually live. So, but still, you're at 200 or 2.42 hours of watch time for live. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
I used to be the top one for Raven's channel, but Raven doesn't live stream anymore, so all those feathers that I have collected and all those watch hours are all wasted because he does it on Twitch now.
Oh,
Sure.
damn.
What do you think of the 42s? I'm just kidding. Some of the children.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm over dramatic sometimes.
Yeah, it's all good.
Me too.
But yeah, normally you play on Saturdays, and I'm trying to. I gotta figure out. What I want to play next. I got really no clue. We're playing Pathfinder.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know anything about Pathfinder other than it's similar to D&D.
It is D&D.
Except some of the creatures.
Okay, so some of the creatures they can't use because they are specific for D&D. But most of D&D is actually open source. So, like, you can't have beholders. There's a few other things that you can't use because that was specifically created for D&D. But for the most part, you can do all the rest of it. So, they came up with Pathfinder 2, and that's what everyone wants to try. Pathfinder is 3.5, but made better, so everyone calls it 3.75. They took all the mistakes in 3.5 and fixed them. So, really, you could still use the same monsters from 3.5 and be perfectly fine with Pathfinder in the first one. I don't know what Pathfinder 2 is like. I haven't played it yet. Hey, Alternative Night, welcome.
What's up, Alternative Night?
So, yeah, everyone wants to try wants to play Pathfinder 2.
Ice Knight.
Ice Knight. Is he cold?
Yeah. Well, apparently he has his own little ice cave, but yeah.
How? He lives in Australia.
I don't know. I mean, it was their running joke on the Spukaria's live stream. I don't remember the entire joke though.
I only remember he has his own ice cave. Got it.
Yes, he has his own ice cave, and now he's referred to himself as Ice Knight, Alternative Ice Knight, or something like that.
Jeez. Dark Horse and Miracle. Elmao. What the fuck? Dark Horse and Miracle. Sure.
Wrong dark.
Wrong dark.
It's dark little voices. The horse does not take place here today.
What the heck? Oh my
I
god.
do love their comic books though.
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse
Sorry.
comics.
Dumb joke, but still.
Yeah. I bet.
Because there is Dark Horse comics, so then it was just like every time I see Dark Horse anywhere, it's just like, oh, is it the no, it's a narrator. It's narrated, not that one.
It's actually a writer. He narrates too, but he was a writer first.
Cool. I didn't know.
Yes. I have been.
It was something on Lady Spukaria's stream where I ran into the hills and then the ice cave.
Yeah.
It's all good. Alternative Night.
It happens. We all kind of have similar themed names.
Yeah.
I'm the
Yep.
weird one. But then again, I have reads at the back of my name, so I mean, at least it's not Let's Read. Though, and I have Let's Read's channel with his subs. There's a lot of subs. That guy's getting close to a mil.
Yeah. Holy hell.
I couldn't imagine that many people.
One day.
Maybe.
So, what are your plans for when you hit 1,000? I don't remember if you said it or not.
I have no plans. Probably a live stream. I can only do those like major collabs like once a year. They take a lot out of me, so they get milestones.
Like it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was a lot of work. Lulu is making little barking noises. It's so cute. Cause she's sleeping.
Barking at the mailman in her sleep.
I don't know what she's doing. She makes these little yippy noises. She's more noisy when she sleeps than she does when she's awake.
Wow.
For a husky, she is silent.
Yeah.
Unless you sass her, then she starts getting sassy with you.
Jeez. No, though, they say that dogs' behavior is a reflection of their owner. Just saying.
Yeah, her owner is very quiet. That's not me. Though she does like to lie in the room while I narrate. She finds it the best time to sleep.
Okay.
She apparently enjoys my voice, I guess. I don't know. I was gonna make a really bad joke, but I'm like, I'm at 800 subscribers. I really can't make that joke anymore. I mean, who would enjoy listening to my voice? Anyways. Look, I don't like my voice. Part of the reason
that came out wrong. I'm sorry. I meant that I can relate because I don't like my own voice.
I had a feeling that's what you meant, but
good, because the way I said it before, it came out my mouth, and I was just like, "Wait a minute, no."
Hold on.
No,
I gotta put my foot in my mouth. Just 1 second. Just hold on. This needs to be done.
I gotta undig this giant hole that I just did in the stream.
One moment. I had a feeling. I'm like, he just put his foot in his mouth. I'm pretty sure that's not what he meant. Yeah, most people don't like the sound of their own voice because we hear it different than what everyone else does. So
Yeah.
I'm starting to get to the point where I can recognize my own voice when I hear it after recording.
Yeah.
It's really different for me. It's a lot deeper than what you guys hear, like significantly deeper.
Interesting.
Mm.
Not really for me. It's like, I can listen to my own voice, but I don't want to.
I'm not into myself.
I did again.
Yeah, not that much, otherwise.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, it's because we don't hear with our eardrums, we hear with the bones in our body. It's really weird. Bodies are weird.
Yeah. Interesting, just weird.
Yes. Now, yeah. So now he's the Ice Knight. The Ice Knight.
Yeah.
Instead of Turn Knight, he is Ice Knight. He's cold to the bone. I don't know. I was trying to go with the pun there. It didn't work. That's my life in a nutshell, though.
It's just a sign that you're finally waking up.
Yeah, I guess so. Can I go back to sleep now?
No, I can't. Got too much to do.
Yeah, someone had a baby. And kids.
No.
That sounds like a terrible
I think
idea.
they're leaving soon. Leaving me for a couple hours, and then I'll be over there. And it's like, I don't wanna.
In your nice big truck.
Nope. I do miss the sound of an ice cream truck, though.
You live in the middle of nowhere, I guess.
Yeah, it feels like it.
I live in the
Sometimes my
suburbs.
packages get mixed up to somebody else's house that's across the street.
That sucks.
Like, no.
That sucks.
You know that package there? It had my number on it. It said 2, not 1. 2, not 1.
Can you guys even read? Are you fucking retarded or something?
No, he can't read. Then how does he have this job?
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Actually, I found out where I work when they first opened it, they actually did hire a guy that was illiterate, legit,
Oh, jeez.
and
Ouch.
they didn't find out until he went to go sign the paperwork. And he had no clue what he was signing, or anything. Like, well, can't you read that? He's like, no, I can't read. I was like, you can't what?
Wow. So dumb.
I'm just like, how? I was homeschooled. That's why homeschool is not a great idea.
Yeah. Usually isn't.
I'm so glad I was not homeschooled, dude.
Yeah.
Look, I might be slightly illiterate, but that's because I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, being
That's
homeschooled
something
is
you
the
can't
worst
control.
part.
Yeah.
I mean, worst part of it all. You're not learning any.
Well, there's supposed to be tests and stuff that they have to take by the end of the year and everything to make sure that they're staying on level with what their grades are supposed to be. But
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
In this day and age, being illiterate is a death sentence.
Yep, that's true.
Mhm.
Everything is like, I couldn't imagine living my life without being able to read.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do with my life if I couldn't read. I think I would just sit there the entire time and just play games or something.
You can't even play games.
would
You
not.
have to be able to read.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I should only sleep then. Good. Fuck this shit.
I mean, there is stuff you can do without having to read, but still, like,
Going out and then getting lost somewhere, not finding anything back.
yeah, no, it just, a lot of that stuff's pictures, though. I mean, there is ways I could see, but, like, I don't know.
No, I don't. You don't. No. I don't even want to think about that shit.
Apparently, September.
That's good, September.
Apparently, September's kids are homeschooled. Did not know that. I will stop making fun of homeschooled kids.
Yeah. Sorry about that, September.
It's not my cup of tea.
Sorry. I mean, it depends. I think it depends on what kind of homeschooling you're around.
Yeah, true. And
That's true.
I mean, the nice thing is if you do homeschool your kids, they can get the full attention. Unlike, public schools that have 25 kids in the class now, if not 30.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's 30 kids that the teacher has to try to help. And I know personally, I definitely need extra help with all of it, and it was hard to get it. I had a teacher that actually looked at me as if I was a moron when I asked questions.
What?
Yeah.
That's
So it was English, and it was the easy English. But I'm dyslexic,
Yeah.
so everything for
Can you tell
me.
me what this?
Hmm?
I just wanted to say, can you tell me what it is?
Well, yeah, just not understand the instructions completely. They
Exactly.
and then she'd look at me like, you're an easy English, you should know this stuff. And I'm like, I'm dyslexic. Like, what makes sense to you? Maybe my brain ain't working today. Maybe I can't read this. Maybe all the letters are getting jumbled. I can't remember. I mean, this is years ago now. But I remember every time I had to go ask her any questions, she looked at me like I was a moron. So I stopped asking questions and quickly started skipping her class and failed. And went back and did the class again with a different teacher because I refused to go back to that teacher. I had a few times I had to go talk to the vice principal because I was skipping her class so much. But I told him flat out why. So her thing, I hated this teacher. I hope she's retired because she really needed to stop teaching. She didn't care about students anymore. If you were late, you had to stand out in the hallway, and you weren't allowed in until her instructions were done. But if you have questions on what you were supposed to do, she looked at you as if you were stupid. See a cycle here? So I just ended up skipping her class.
Oh my god, that's just so dumb. You're supposed to ask questions. What the fuck? That's what it's all about. How dumb are
Yes.
people nowadays?
Yeah, I had heard a lot of rumors about this teacher. Like, she was on the second
okay.
floor, and apparently she tried to jump out of the window one time, yelling how she couldn't deal with these stupid kids anymore. Like, this woman really shouldn't have been a teacher anymore. Like,
I mean,
really shouldn't have been a teacher.
if she's on the verge of killing herself, then just quit the job if you're that dumb.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
she was quite old too. Like, she was at least in her 50s. So she was close to retirement age. But yeah, the new teacher that I got, oh my god, she was such a sweetheart. She was brand new. Like, she had just graduated from college or university a few years before that. And she really cared about her students. And if you had questions, she was more than willing to help you.
That's good.
But yeah, I told the vice principal a couple times because so it was a double period class, and I skipped the first period, and I got into the second period, and I was early, and she informed me I still had to go to the office because it was late, and I just stared at her going, the bell hasn't even rung yet. Well, this is a 2-thing class, and you weren't here for the first thing. I'm like, so I skipped. Because, again, I'm not coming back to the class because I would have to get up, would have been late for class, so I would have had to stand out in the hallway, lose all the instructions again. So why am I going to your class? Yes, there was a lot of problems with that woman. I hate that class. I don't even remember her name anymore, but Miss whatever your name is, I hope you retire. I hope you ever retired and never teach kids again.
And if you do, I'll come to your house and smash your face in.
Oh, if you do again, I feel bad
No,
for them.
I wouldn't. The thing is, I wouldn't do it. It's just something that I say, because it comes to my mind. I don't know why. But yeah, I just don't like those people.
No, if you're not into teaching anymore, please stop teaching. We had a few really bad teachers in that school, now that I think about it. Some really amazing ones, though. We had one that was sent to early retirement because he was saying inappropriate things to students.
Ooh.
I think he was told he was retiring, or they were calling the cops. Yeah.
What an idiot.
He said a couple times to a couple students to stop yawning because they were exciting him.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
Ew.
Yeah, really.
God.
And this guy was, I swear, in his 60s. He was old. And, yeah.
How can you say that?
And I remember we were like 13, 14 years old when he said this to one.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. Gross.
That's
Holy
disgusting.
shit, that is
Yeah.
really.
And I never saw it, but he was looking up girl skirts and a few other things. Yeah, he was informed that he was retiring early.
What a fucking idiot.
Oh,
I
it was
mean-
gross. This is the problem with
I
public
mean, he
schools.
deserved. I mean, he deserved it.
He deserved to go to jail, is what he
Yeah,
deserved.
for real.
But to be fair,
real.
though, I think just saying those things doesn't get him put in jail because he hasn't actually technically done anything, in quotes, wrong from the law point of view.
True, but
But,
Yeah.
so,
but
he retired early.
but let alone those kings and turn-ons.
Oh, yeah. No, it's gross. It's disgusting. Yeah, he's gone. He was a math teacher.
So, yeah, funny teacher fired story if anyone wants to hear that one. It's
Yes.
just to get rid of the pedophilia part of this stream. Um,
Hey,
so
it's
I
not my
had
fault.
this. I know.
I didn't wear skirts.
Yeah, I would hope not, because then I might have to make some phone calls of my own. But you know.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's her, officer.
I didn't do anything wrong here, okay?
You might need to retire early. No!
Oh man, but
Jeez.
so I had this teacher who I don't remember what, I think he taught English or some shit like that. I don't remember.
Oh, he's English
But
teachers.
yeah, remember this is in a Catholic high school.
Oh, God.
So he came to the school drunk on the fourth floor because that's where all the religious teachings and stuff was done at. He came. He came in the most cliche ass way I've ever seen. Like you know how in those cartoons you see the people that are drunk with the brown bag and the bottle coming just out of the bag.
Really?
Yeah, it was like that. He goes up to one of the nuns who's in the middle of teaching one of the religion classes, and he just straight up went off on her. I don't even remember what this man said, but he just kept going off and insulting her. He got fired real quick that day.
Couldn't imagine why. No clue. Might have been the brown bag. Might have been the alcohol in his breath. Might have been yelling at the nun. Might have been all three.
World may never know.
We'll never know. Only he will know what he got out of the drunken stupor. I couldn't imagine that ended very well for him.
Yeah.
It will come, man.
So, rule of the story, teachers suck. There are some amazing teachers out there, though. Like I said, I had that English teacher was really good. She really cared about people. If you had questions, she was more than willing to help you. I had a acting teacher, absolutely loved all her students. I actually keep in contact with her. She's such a sweetheart. So
Nice. That's good.
So
Yeah, I actually
there
have two
was
of my former teachers on Facebook, which tends to be a little weird but funny at the same time.
I'm not the only one that added her to Facebook. She has a lot of her ex students on Facebook, so she's
Ooh.
This is back when Facebook was just starting to become a thing, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I did not enjoy the science teachers. Oh, well, except for Mr. K. Mr. K was awesome. It's because no one could pronounce his last name because I think it was German. And it was long. So you would have been able to pronounce it, but the rest of us couldn't. So it was Mr. K.
Yes.
But yeah, no. It was good. I mean, it was good teachers and yeah. High school sucks. High school always sucks though. Yeah, that was our teacher as well. He would say some really funny stuff alternative night, and yeah, he taught some of the harder sciences, and he was really good. I don't want to go too far into it so people can track him down. So, not that a letter would help completely, but try to figure that out.
Let's see. Canada during such and such age. Last name starts with a K. There we go.
Yes.
Found it.
Yeah. I know where you live now, my friend.
I don't live there anymore. I don't even live in that town anymore.
What?
I moved away years ago. I've moved to 3 different cities / towns.
Just imagine somebody from the stream just shows up at this poor man's house like, hey, so 242's been talking about you on this stream.
Who the fuck is
Who's
242?
that? Oh, just one of your former students out of like the hundreds you probably taught over the years.
Thousands you would have taught over the years.
Yeah.
I didn't live I lived in a small town, but it wasn't that small of a town, and it's not that small anymore. It's a lot bigger than that now.
Yeah.
So, and I bet you he's retired by this point. I wouldn't be surprised. He'd been there for a very long time. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't keep in touch with a lot of my teachers. No. School sucks. They get older and they go, I wish I put more effort into doing my schoolwork.
I feel that way, but
Yes.
for the exception of 6th grade, because I mean that was the time of me getting plenty of sleep since I literally slept through 6th grade. Anyway.
Wow.
Yes.
You slept through
And I
6th
feel-
grade. I got kicked out of my class in 6th
Yeah.
grade.
And this is why we're friends.
I did not get expelled. I got kicked out of that specific classroom in 6th grade. Don't worry, that
Well.
teacher's now fired. I've had some really bad teachers. I remember this one
Yeah.
time when I got angry at one of my students who sang Friday Rebecca Black and yelled, "You should be out there smoking crack and pot instead of bloody listening to YouTube songs." Gosh, that was so funny. Did not know Alternative Night was a teacher.
I didn't know
Oh,
that
no,
either, but that was
no,
pretty
not
cool.
one of his students, just one of the students. Okay, I misread that. I see that now. Yeah, I see this one time when he got angry. Yeah. Fucking, I love teachers. Teachers, you have to have a good sense of humor to be able to keep doing it. Because you're dealing with especially high school teachers, you're dealing with teenagers. They are some of the worst people on this planet.
Yeah.
You think you're the bee's knees and amazing, and you're all the stuff you're thinking of no one's ever thought of before, ever. Sorry, dude, but every teenager before you has thought of this, and you're cringe, 100% cringe. You're gonna look back at yourself and go, "Oh my god, I was such a moron."
Yeah. I was.
Yeah. You went to Catholic school. Yeah, you were totally cringe, man. It's default cringe when you go to Catholic school, and it's double cringe because that you had to be a teenager during Catholic school, so you got double cringe, man. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. I've learned to live with it since.
Have you learned your lesson though? You won't do it to your own kids? Maybe, possibly.
I'm definitely going to watch my son when he gets to high school. I'll put it that way, especially if he gets into the experimental phases.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Scientist over here. Yeah. So, yeah, I caught pneumonia based off of one of my experiments, and I didn't even do that one properly. It was just all kinds of stupid. But I did, and I always laugh with this story when I tell it. Here goes. So one time, I was absolutely curious as to how much the human body could withstand the freezing cold temperatures in just their underwear.
Oh my god.
And I did this I did this for a good week or so, but the part that I feel it was stupid is like, it's not that I had anything to measure how cold it was in the room. I just kind of based it off how I felt, and then, which was stupid in itself.
Yes.
And then I caught like a bad cold, to the point where I couldn't go to school for 2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Only 2
Sorry, I got a cold
Only
so
2
bad.
weeks,
No,
though.
I got a cold so bad in my graduating year, I was out of school for a month.
Shit. That
Jeez.
is horrible.
I had to redo my graduating year.
God damn.
Needless to
At
say,
least I did it in junior year, where
Oh my god. Nice. Oh.
it cost me the honor roll, which was I was a little disappointed with.
Oh,
you were going for honor roll.
yeah.
It was. That was back when I actually liked math, and then when I had to try to catch up 2 weeks of work,
Yeah, that
I
was
kind of
good.
just gave up after that.
Makes sense.
See, this is what the difference between someone who has dyslexia and everyone else. You went for honor roll. I went, can I just get C's? Please? Please? This is all I want. Please just C minuses. I just need that. In Canada, you only need 50%. Just need that 50 so I can pass, please. My husband hates me. He's like, you only need to know 50% of the material. I'm like, that's all you need to get, 50%, you pass. He's like, you need
Lol.
60 in the
Yeah.
States. I'm like, you guys are stupid. No, that's over knowing more than just half of it. I'm like, dude, I would have never graduated high school. Ever.
Yep.
I was a 50
Yeah,
student.
Yeah. Oh man. Um.
C minuses the whole way. When it was a C plus, I did really good.
Well,
Look.
math is my downside. Like legitimately, math is not my strong point.
So
I have-
I found out dyslexia normally comes with number dyslexia, and I have that really bad.
Huh.
My numbers
Does,
flip all the time. It's gotten better over the years, but boy, howdy was it a pain in the butt.
Yes.
That sucks.
It's worse with
Yep.
numbers than it is with letters. 100%. I would cry if I got anything less than a B. Oh my god, September. You have dyslexia
I'm right there with
though,
you.
too, don't you? Doesn't September have dyslexia? I remember him saying he has dyslexia. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. I know PA has dyslexia. I
He does.
know there's a bunch of writers that have it. It's very amusing. There were writers with this dyslexia.
Yeah, it's funny.
Uh,
I'm not, but yeah,
It's actually a lot more common than people realize. So
that's true.
yeah, September, you have dyslexia. You went for B's. Frig you.
You and me both. Yeah, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, no,
I am dyslexia.
Yeah, I have dyslexia. I am it.
Yes, indeed.
You phrase it that way, it just sounds like a villain name.
Dyslexia.
And I know that I'm also very lucky because I got it pretty mild. Like, so my dad also has it, which is where I got it from. He is so bad that he'll write something, and he's gotten better over the years. But he'll write something, and he'll always read what he thought he wrote and not what he actually wrote. I can see what I actually wrote, and most of the time I remember what I was trying to write and add the words in. But I can't sound out words. Like the whole, well, sound it out. That's not how my brain works. Like, I try to, but I always miss letters, and I always... Luckily, they're spell check now.
Amen
And
to that.
if you speak into the phone, it will sometimes write it for you, too.
Not for me. It always like says like some other word that I had no way of meaning for it to say.
Yeah, it's pretty bad for that, too. The worst part is when my brain and my mouth are like, you know, we actually can't pronounce that word right now. What do you mean you can't pronounce that word right now? I need to be able to pronounce that word so I can spell it. You're going to have to figure out another word that means similar. I'm like, God damn. Okay, so I'm trying to say this, which means this. So if I use these words, it will get around. I had to use 6 words to try to get that one word. I'm like, I don't know. Brain's like, I don't know. It's not my fault. Yes, it is.
It's like that one boss. They know damn well it's their fault, but it's like, I don't know shit. This is all you guys. You should have known better.
You should have known how to pronounce this word. You're the one that's supposed to know how to pronounce it. Not today, boo. Not today.
Yep.
Every person with dyslexia going, yeah, I get the feels. Most people actually just like, can't remember how to say that word. Can't remember that word. My least favorite is when I'm trying to narrate and I'm looking at that word going, and then you hear it, I'm like, oh, that's how that's spelled?
Every time I had to narrate a story, and sometimes there was like a long word, and I was like, oh God, I don't know how to spell that. I always made I would always made that mistake of misspelling it, and I had to do it all over again. It took me like 10 to 15 attempts to get it right, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Fuck this, I'm out. I will continue narrating this story some other day. That was legitimately one of the reasons why I stopped doing any of the narrations because it just took the entire energy out of me.
Yes. I've gotten better over time. Then I have better days and worse days, and there are some days where I'm like, I can't narrate. I can't narrate today. I gotta walk away. Because that one paragraph that was maybe, I want to say six sentences.
Sentences, yeah.
Yes. Took me an hour. I've had days like that.
Yeah.
My brain just kept switching the words, switching the letters, whatever it was wanting to do. And like my least favorite is I can read it. I am like in my brain, I am reading correctly. But when I go to say it, it completely comes out wrong. And I'm like, oh my god, please stop. Hey, Outrum. Welcome. But yeah, I actually had problems with, I couldn't spell R. Like R things. For like months.
Oof.
Yeah.
That
It was bad.
sucks.
Yeah. Because my brain kept spelling it that. Over and
the
over.
nice thing though is that it's kind of inspirational for people like me who have written their own stories and then start getting to narrate them, and then it takes at least 5 to 10 different freaking takes for this one particular thing. And then it's just like, oh, I could have had this worse.
Yes. My least favorite was when it's a story that I wrote myself. Like, I know what it says here. I wrote it.
I hate that so bad.
But my brain tries to do this whole, I know what's happening next. Like, no, but I'm on this sentence, not that sentence. Please stop.
Yes.
Oh, this word is this word, not the one you're thinking that we should have put in when we were supposed to. Oh, I don't know. Reread the entire thing?
Yeah.
Not just wait till we say it out loud and then, that sentence sounded better this way. Now that I think about it.
Actually, they do recommend, like, I've had a few people who write that recommend what you do is when you finish something, read it out loud, and then edit as you're reading it out loud, because you can hear a lot of the times what would have sound better, and then you can fix it real quick before you go to narrate it, if it's a story you've written. And apparently Alternative Night also has these issues. Yeah. And if it's my own story and I'm reading it and I realize, you know what, like, this sounds better this way, I will correct it. Because, especially since it's my own story. Like, I'm going to do what I want. Apparently, September can't read some of his own scripts sometimes. Yeah, I know those feels. My least favorite's my outro, when I'm messing up. I'm like, I say the same thing every week. Why is it so hard? There's no script. It's out of my head now. There used to be a script back in the day, but I haven't had one for a year now. And now it's like I say almost the same thing every single week, because I don't, except for my 2-sentence shorts, I record everything all over again, because I've never liked the samesies for the same outros and all that stuff. I like when they take more time. The only time I cheat is with the shorts, because that would be 7 times I have to record the exact same lines. I'm not doing that.
That's fair, though.
So, I just use
plus, they're short, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, thank you for watching. Check out my website if you want to see more about me. That's literally it. And there's another one just says check out my my website if I don't have enough time for the whole spiel. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's overthinking things. That's how 42 is. But yeah, no, it's more funny when you're like, I say the same thing in my intro, give or take. The same thing for my outro, give or take. I change it a little bit here and there. And I am stumbling over my goddamn tongue right now. And I want to throw it out the window! Yeah, no, that's my least favorite thing.
Rip your tongue out of your mouth. Yeet.
There's a reason why I don't record, like, I record Like when I do my live readings, I do my 2-sentence horrors because no one wants to listen to me actually narrate one of my stories.
Lol.
Because I am picky. And I have had where I've redone the whole same paragraph 5-6 times because I didn't like it. I don't want to do that to people who are listening to me.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
okay,
fair.
I already heard that the cow jumped over the moon. You've already said this 6 times. Can you continue with the story? It's like, well, no, because I'm putting it on an actual video. I want to make sure it sounds good. You know, so I'm going to retake as many times until I like it. So I'm like, 2-sentence, like, I'll redo same one 2 or 3 times, but that's only a sentence or 2. It's not that many. Yeah. So it's, I think I did one live reading for a story, and I hated how it turned out. Absolutely despised it. I was like, I should have done more takes for this, but I was feeling pressured because people were watching me. So I was like, I'm never doing that again unless it's just like something I'm just reading for the stream only, or it's a 2-sentence. And that's it. It's the only time I'm going to do it from now on.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, this is my channel. I'm allowed to be picky. It's your channel. You're allowed to be picky. Right?
Yeah.
That's
My
the freaking
channel,
movie.
nothing on it, Edwin.
I know that. But I'm just saying, like, that it's yours. You want to put out the best you can. And so you figure out what works and what doesn't. I can't do the live recording. Like, I know Let's Read does it. He live records all his things. And he does make mistakes and he goes back and fixes it. Raven can do the same. He can, because he'll go back, he'll just, like, delete a couple, like, halfway through the sentence or just one sentence and be able to continue. I've gotten better at being able to do that, but sometimes I get to the end of the paragraph going, nope, I didn't like the whole paragraph, and I'll redo the whole paragraph again. Because I find it sounds more natural if I can do a whole paragraph together, but I have had to break it up. And no one's noticed.
Yep.
Feel that.
You
I
gotta,
had that so much.
you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make it the best
True.
you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you listen to one of my stories that I narrated on our channel, it's just like you can tell where I said this one particular line just to get done with the goddamn thing because I was just that irritated that I had to say the same sentence 8 fucking times.
Yeah, exactly.
I've done that as well. Yeah, so Arturo Knight says the same thing too. I do the whole, okay, no, I'm getting aggravated. Take a breath. The person listening has no clue when I'm done with this that I read that sentence 10 times now. They have no clue that that's what's happening. So hold on. Let's restart. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Try again with a calmer. And I try to do that because I try to remember that the person on the other end doesn't know that I had troubles with this.
Yeah.
Small stuff, right?
I've,
Sometimes you just need to take a breath. Just calm down.
that's true.
Because the only one rushing you is you.
True.
Yeah.
The only problem is when you realize, though actually I re-listened to it, I was having a pretty bad dyslexia day, and I actually only made 1 or 2 mistakes in a couple of the recordings, and they were minor. There was only one big one I had to redo, because I misread it where it was, I thought it was the father who used to be their Xbox boss. No, it was their father's ex-boss. And I had mixed up, and it did change it enough that I needed to redo it. But for the most part, the rest of it was small. I was like, nah, it's not going to change anything there. So, but yeah, that's my thought is, the person who's listening has no clue that you are aggravated. So calm down, see if you can redo this. Maybe just walk away for a little bit. Maybe you can't do this story right now. Maybe you need to do the story in an hour, 2, after you get another one done. You might have to do that. Then again, I do multiple stories.
Yeah.
So this is for my days.
I definitely have had to do that. There's been like 1 or 2 stories where I just got so aggravated. I was like, "Hey, Decay, I'm sorry, but I can't do the story right now." And she's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. just try again later." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And then it's just like I walk away feeling really freaking defeated, but It's better to just like walk away than to not put your best foot forward just because you're that upset that you kept messing up this line over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Derringer would like to say, I'm worried, don't here don't. So I'm pretty sure he meant, I'm here, don't worry. But,
I think he wanted to
And I
write
have
it this
almond
way.
milk.
yeah, and he has almond milk. So
Oh wow.
he's stuck at work.
That's the important part.
Yes. Yeah,
Don't
no.
have that almond milk. You might as well not even be here.
Yeah, no, that's the key. Like, sometimes you just step away, give yourself a moment, get yourself a drink, pet your dog, maybe run around with your kids. I don't know. I don't have kids. I have
Or
a dog.
beat your kids, you know, whatever makes
Whatever,
you feel better.
whatever helps you recenter yourself. And then try again and see if your brain's reset. And sometimes you just gotta put that story away for that week. Maybe you have to do a different one that week.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, no, these are like, I've been doing this for 2 years now, which is a freaking weird thing to say. And especially with,
Hashtag punch a kid.
hashtag bunch of kid. Sometimes you just gotta figure out, you know, sometimes you just gotta go, nope, can't do this right now. Or sometimes you're like, nope, just need a moment. I know that when I was reading the ones I did this week, there was a couple where I was just like, oh my god, hold on. He wrote this so weird. Give me a moment here. Let my brain process this.
Yeah.
So, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta do.
Yep.
English, I'm really good at it, I promise.
Same, anyway.
My favorite jokes whenever I'm messing up is, I'm a narrator. I talk to people. I tell people stories for fun. I'm crazy.
Yes. And you still continue. That's even crazier.
Yes. So I was on a call with Derringer watching him play something, and I thought I hung up. No, I just stopped watching what he was doing.
Oh my god.
The only thing he heard was me re-recording the whole his father's ex-boss, because I realized that that's where I messed up. He's like, yeah, I literally heard nothing else because Discord doesn't pick up everything. It only picks up things to a certain noise. I'm actually pretty quiet when I'm doing stuff. I don't really talk that much. You heard you heard how many times I had
I
to
heard
read.
everything.
To be fair, it didn't take you one take. I don't think it took me two. I think it took me 3 or 4 to get that perfect, to the point where I liked it. And he didn't say anything to tell me I was still in the call. So Derringer, it's kind of your fault. But yeah, freaking PA's like, I see you're in a call, and I'm like, no, I was in a call a while ago. And I go look, I'm like still in a call. I'm like, oh my god, I've been in the call for an hour longer than I thought. And I'd gone up and got water. I had gone, but I'm like, I'm so sorry, Derringer. I'm so sorry. It's like, no, it's all good. All I heard was you re-recording some lines, and that was it. I was like, okay. Again, I was sitting there quiet, working away, listening to YouTube videos as I put together a video.
Wow.
It's okay.
That's good.
I mean, there's worse things he could have heard, so.
This is true. I was thinking that too, actually.
Yep.
I mean, if you're by yourself, sooner or later, it does kick you out. But
That's true.
I still can't believe I left myself in a call. Like, I still feel like an idiot.
Yep.
I mean, if Discord had picked up everything, he would have heard me shifting in my seat and typing, and that's about it. And a lot of copying and pasting and clicking. Like, it really is boring.
I have an AFK channel, so it wouldn't kick you out.
Oh, apparently.
True.
It wouldn't have kicked me out.
Interesting.
No, if you have an AFK channel, you can take the minute limit for it, which is from 1 minute to 1 hour. So you can be an hour by yourself and not get kicked out. If you would decide to do that at all.
Oh, the funny part is, so PA said, like, when he told me, he was actually about to go into the chat to say hi. I told him flat out I would have jumped straight out of my chair if he had done that. He's like, why? I'm like, because I thought I had hung up. It's like coming behind someone when they think they're home alone. Like, it would have scared the bejesus out of me to hear someone go, hey, what the fuck? Like, where'd that come from? I thought I was all alone.
Yeah.
No, you didn't hang
Well,
up.
you
God
can
damn
go
it.
Yeah.
Shit, I was in the shower and I was blasting some music or something while, and I'm just like minding my own business. She said she was gonna text me when she got home, and before I got in the shower, I checked my phone and I didn't get any text message. So I'm like, cool. So I got some time, just enjoy a shower, whatever. All of a sudden, she just like bursts in through the door and it's like, Shade! Oh shit! Who the fuck? What? Oh shit! What? And she's just like bursting out laughing on the other side of the curtain. I'm like, you bitch! I almost punched you.
I almost ended your existence.
There would not have been anything else. Gee.
So when my husband and me first got married, he used to hide and like scare the shit out of me. Like, I mean, like out of nowhere, go, and I'm like, I jump. He stopped doing that, and it took 2 years. 2 years that if I couldn't see him, to not get freaked out and go, where are you? I can't see you. Come out. Like, I wouldn't move until I knew where he was. So it took 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years until I
serious
stopped.
trauma.
Yes, I don't like
Damn.
being jumped out at. Like, that's just no. So
Yeah, well, you and Decay have that in common. Although
same.
hers is more because of a heart condition.
Uh,
Still did
I-
anyway, like the dick that I was.
do you do it anymore though?
Don't, because of the one time that I got punched in the bread basket for it. So no.
Fair. I think you called
I
for
had
that one.
pretended that like I had some spider on me and it was climbing on her and she like socked me and then we got into a little bit of a fist fight and then I apologized for being a dick and had not done it since.
See what you. I see you have learned your lesson. I don't think I ever did do that to my husband, but I was sure tempted to. I know I've done it to him in my sleep though. I think that's payback.
Oh shit.
I don't do it anymore, but I was a flailer when we first got together, and now I'm not. Oh, the one's out. She can wait. Apparently, September cannot be startled. Megan.
One day I might have to test that one in September because I don't ever really truly learn my lesson. It's only a temporary hiatus.
As long as you don't do it to your wife, you'll be fine. I'm a frail.
Maybe one day.
So you know how you just like spread out and move around. I'm really bad for moving a lot in my sleep. So.
I mean, the worst was when I didn't do it unintentionally. She had the baby in her hand. She almost dropped the baby. I think she did that with our firstborn, though. Yeah.
To be fair, they say the first one's a toss. Just kidding. That's what they always say. The firstborn's always a toss. It's she's the first pancake. It's always a toss.
Shit.
Good, I'm an only child, lol.
Yeah, you were the they never tried to get after you. They just decided, you know what? We'll just have to stay with the flop.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm the baby.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, you are as well.
I am. He's okay. I'll get beat up by my
Yeah, I
elder
mean, he
sister
survived.
later.
He's 8 years old now. And, I mean, sometimes I threaten to just throw him outside with the wolves and let nature take its course. But
Wow.
that's just.
Don't worry.
I mean,
You'll become a
I've done
teenager.
worse.
You'll become a teenager soon, and then you will do that threat.
Yeah.
Oh no, the poor baby. Fortnite. What the?
So what you have learned is don't drop babies. That's bad. Don't scare the shit out of your significant other. You might cause PTSD.
I was
forever.
just holding a baby. That is also
Especially,
bad.
yeah, definitely not when she's holding a baby. That's a really bad idea. Yeah, no, I legit had basically PTSD from him jumping out. Like, I would get, like, serious panic attacks if I didn't know where he was.
Wow.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, apparently I really don't like people jumping out at me. I might, if someone does that to me on this stream, or listening, I might slap you. I really don't like it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you why, I'm not 100% sure. That's why you tie a bell around him for you too. He would learn how to silence it. Like a cat.
No.
No, he doesn't do it anymore, so we're all good. I actually had to sit down talk with him, like, I really need you to stop doing this. And then, like, for 2 years, I was, like, still, like, he's like, I haven't done this in forever. I'm like, I know, but still, I need to know where you are. I think once we left that apartment, it went away, so.
Yeah.
That apartment, there were so many hiding spots. Oh my god. It's okay. Lulu, you don't need to leave. You're fine. Get on the bed. Up. Lulu, up. Lulu. There's certain tones.
Just like, I'm doing what I want, Mom.
Oh, there's a certain, if we call her Lulucinda, she knows she's in trouble.
Oof.
That's the one we use when we really want her to pay attention. Certain tones, certain words. It's okay, she's enjoying pets
The
now.
equivalent of being called your entire name by your parent. Yeesh.
Yes, pretty much. Her name is Lucinda. That's her real, like, full name. We call her Lulu. Yes, our dog has a nickname and a real name. We're those kind of pet owners. We found out that our roommate's got a cat, and they named it Suki, which is short for a Japanese name that is for the moon goddess. So, and we found out that Lulu means light, so we have moon and light. We have moonlight.
Cute.
Nice.
That's cute.
And all I could think of is, did I just Sailor Moon my house?
God, I hate that name so much.
I love Sailor Moon.
Okay, here's God. The reason I hate it is because the second anyone says Sailor Moon, the fucking theme song immediately pops in my head, and then it's just like I'm so tempted to sing it. Because when I was younger, my sister was all about into Sailor Moon, and she refused to watch it unless I watched it with her. So I had to sit there and watch Tuxedo Mask. Oh my god. The entire fucking time.
The Japanese version is better than the English version. I've been watching some of Crystal, and there is no love triangle. That doesn't exist. At least in Crystal, they figure out who Sailor Moon is and Tuxedo Mask is very quickly. It is almost a night and day different show. between the English and Japanese versions.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yes, and there are
Still
no.
hate it, but interesting.
Yeah. Well, Serena, anyone? And I found out her name is the name for the rabbit on the moon. Which makes more sense. Which makes you wonder how the frig did they not realize she was the princess? There's like a lot of things like, how did we not know that she was the princess of the moon? Her name is Yukagi. She is the friggin' moon. Like there's so much like not hidden about this. Why was this a mystery ever? I'm such an idiot as a kid. And I love Sailor Moon. I wanted to be Sailor Moon. I wanted to win Love by Daylight.
Oh my god.
Look, that song was catchy. Also, they're supposed to die in that finale. They didn't just like go to sleep. They actually all died.
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah, no, again, the Japanese version and the English version are night and day different. They didn't shy away from death, and two of the characters later on were lovers. They were lesbians, and, you know, they had to make those cousins or something, which made it so much worse.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So dumb.
I think it was Saturn and Neptune.
Oof.
I think they... Yeah, no, there was a lot changed to make it friendly, and it just made things worse. Same with Cardcaptor Sakura. Her best friend was actually madly in love with her and wanted to be with her. That never came across in the English
I kind of got
version.
that vibe.
Yes, there is some of that vibe, but they definitely squashed it. And I think her brother and his best friends were together at some point too, if I remember correctly. That got squashed as well.
It's just so dumb. I mean, no.
Apparently,
After I heard about the Korean censor stuff, I'm not as disappointed with our censorship, because that's just a whole new kettle of fish. where all the blood is supposed to be in a scene, instead of red, they make it white so it doesn't look right. And I'm like, of all the colors you could have used,
you could have made it blue. You
chose
could have made it purple.
Yes.
You could have made it anything else. White is the wrong pink one. Okay? White is the worst color to pick for that. Purple. Blue. Anything but white. That there's a certain word for that. It's not anime. But it is still a Japanese word. Apparently, Yu-Gi-Oh! People got sent to the Shadow Realm, while in Japan they got straight up killed.
Wow.
Good God.
Fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Kids' things were very much on, you weren't allowed to show death, and that's a very Western thing. And now, in Japan, it was never...
Yeah.
People die. People get killed.
You know, I should be surprised, but the thing of it is that when I was younger, when Pokemon was getting really popular here in the States, what had happened was that I had asked my mom if she can get me the Pokemon manga that I had heard had came out, and it was translated to English. And I thought, wow, this is really cool to see the difference between the show itself and the manga. That was a mistake, because I got to see that the Pokemon, they don't just get beaten up and get taken to the Poke Center. Oh, they straight die and get cut up into pieces.
Oh my god.
Wow. Sheesh.
Even the games were more PG than that.
Fucking bullshit.
In the game, they don't die. They faint. That is canon of what they happened in the games. To be fair, though, people do eat the Pokemon. And Pokemon would eat Pokemon. It does make sense. Yeah, no, the comics have nothing to do with the game or the show.
Yep.
Ash Ketchum, gotta catch
It was
them all.
brutal though.
We need the episode of Pokemon where it gave people seizures because they thought it would be a good idea to have a little solid minute of red and blue flashing light. 10 out of 10 would totally recommend. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
I saw that episode before it got banned, and I was just like, "This is stupid."
I don't know if it ever did. It come across the ocean? I thought it got banned while it was still in the States.
I got to see it. I don't know if everybody else got to see it, but
There
that
is
was
another
so cool.
band. There's 2 banned episodes. There's that one, and there's the one where the tentacruels attack a city and destroy buildings, and that one got banned because it happened it didn't. It got banned because of 9/11.
It's not even our buildings. That's what pissed me off. It's like, I understand that you were trying to be like catering to the fact that we lost 2 buildings and like a lot of
Thousands
people
of
that
lives.
day, you know. Yeah, I understand that. I would understand it more if those buildings were supposed to be, you know, the Twin Towers.
But they weren't.
They're not. They're just random fucking business buildings.
Yes. Yeah. No.
It doesn't make sense to censorship.
No, there's a bunch of censorship that makes no sense. There was a video game that came out, and they didn't have enough money, so they didn't put the Twin Towers in, and that game came out just before the attack. So, they foretold the future.
Yeah. Ended up laughing because of Derringer's comment of, "Give me the episode where James has boobs."
Yeah. Oh my god.
It was there for a brief moment, and they changed it to just the gesture itself, and it was just, that's not better, but okay, I'll go with it.
Censorship. So we're getting near to the end of the stream. I know that the miracle of Silver Space has nothing going on his channel, but anything you want to talk about, Dark Little Voices?
Well, I wanted to wait to the end to say that Decay does send her love to you guys, and she's sorry she couldn't be on the stream, but, you know, kids.
I never expected her to be able to be here, to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
Someone's got to take her to the kids.
I feel like... Yeah, I mean, she's just always tired and stuff, and I feel bad, but, yeah. But as far as our channel goes, we are still trying to get the another true horror story going on our channel before we end up putting a couple more of our own original stories onto our channel. And as that, I know that there is still the balancing shift between this channel and Dark Gray Feathers, which is supposed to have the dark western animation thing going on, but I just do want to reassure everybody that yes, just because there's 2 channels that I'm working on currently doesn't mean that I'm just going to give up with this channel, especially after getting this far and working this hard for it.
No, I never expected that, because I thought that was going to be its special thing, you know, just the animated story that you're doing there, so.
Yeah, it's been a 6-year project, so that's the fact that we're able to get this far with it, especially with learning everything that we could from the horror community. It's been a blessing in itself. And I guess this, since it's the second, and I had meant to just email everybody and completely forgot because, well, exhaustion.
That's fair.
Yeah, so 242, yeah, you got the part.
Which part? I watched it just for a lot of them.
You, oh my goodness. I had written it down somewhere, but I know you are going to definitely be in it. I believe I had you down for, oh my god, I don't even remember which, I'll let you know. But yes, you're going to be in it. A number of other people will be in it as well. But I really loved your performance and your audition.
Perfect.
Just
Awesome.
unfortunately, my brain is still not awake yet. It doesn't usually wake up till like 1 in the afternoon.
So we're an hour short. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I caught.
I want that part, says Derringer.
Yeah.
Oh, danger. Maybe next time, buddy.
Yes, maybe you can get the girl part next time. One of the many.
Sure.
For my channel, tomorrow is Glitch in the Matrix coming out. Sorry, I'm really good for doing that. So it's gonna be 5 Glitch in the Matrix to make you question reality, and then the week after is actually going to be a second part for a story Raven wrote. I finally was able to weasel my way in to get him to write a second part for it. So I've had a lot of people
Nice.
actually ask for a second part for this specific story. I will post it, which story that is, next week, so people know what to watch. And then the week after that, and maybe the week after that, is going to be compilations, due to me working overnights. So it's just to take some load off of me. So I have already planned
Understandable.
things. Yes. Yeah, that's why I didn't do compilations a couple weeks ago, because I was really tired, but I was like, no, I really don't want to do like a bunch in a row. So yes.
Makes
I
sense.
can't feel
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah. They don't do as well, but they're great for people that want to go to sleep and stuff. So
Absolutely.
yes.
I have a question, I guess, since I have you guys here. What's your thoughts about, like, I don't know, posting your horror narrations on something like Newgrounds?
Newgrounds? I've never heard of that.
Well, it's mostly a animation kind of platform,
Mhm.
but I don't know, because I know that they have it that if you spend like $3 a month, it's supposed to go to its content creators.
Oh, I
So
didn't even know Newgrounds was still around, to be honest. I'm not against
It still
it.
is. I just thought.
But it's just the more that you reach out, the more you have to do, right? So it's just like you got to pick your battles.
Yeah. But
true. I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on it.
I'm not completely against it, but I mean, I'm not 100% sure about stuff, right? So I know YouTube's not the greatest place in the world,
Yeah.
but
true.
Once upon a time, it was.
yes.
Yeah. Once upon a time, it's now gone.
Yeah. There's been some stuff
Like, legitimately.
recently, so
There's a lot of shit going on.
yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Well, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you, Dark Little Voices and the Miracle of Silver Space.
Always.
Always, yes.
I hope everyone has a good day, and I will see you next Saturday.
Remember, we're always watching.
Yes.
Sleep tight, and don't let 42 bite.